What is up, everybody? I am Kevin Iole. Welcome, and I appreciate you joining me. My guest right now, one of the best young fighters in the world, and he will be fighting in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay. I guess it's the Michelob Ultra Center. I was going to call it the Mandalay Bay Event Center. You're too young to remember that. Keyshawn Davis, the Olympian, he will be fighting his toughest test yet, Jose Pedraza. Welcome, Keyshawn. Are you looking forward to this big bout?
Sure, man. I'm always looking forward to fight. I love fighting.
So Pedraza's a guy, his last 12 fights all been 8 rounds or more. He's gone 12 rounds in quite a few of those. It's been since 2017 when he fought Gervonta Davis and got stopped in the 7th round that he hasn't gone at least 8 rounds. So I'm expecting you're probably anticipating getting some rounds and having distance in this fight.
Every fight I expect a knockout for me. That's just me, put myself on high expectations. So this fight, it's no different.
You're coming off that no contest with Nahir Albright in October in Texas, and it certainly was. I thought you won the fight. It was a majority decision when they first announced it. I thought you won the fight, clearly. What was your take on your performance that night? I mean, did you feel like you had delivered what you wanted to do?
Um, no, not really, because I feel like I hurt him twice in that fight, and I feel like I was supposed to close it before the 10th round. So you live and you learn, and we here with Jose Pedraza.
Why do you feel like you weren't at your best? I know we talked before that fight, and you talked about your health was better. You had gone to the UFC Performance Institute and kind of gotten your stomach taken care of. Was there any reason why you look at it and you say, I wasn't at my best in that event?
My confidence. I know I always show a lot of confidence. That's just who I am. But for the past, I would say 2 fights, I I have my confidence haven't really been there. I really just been fighting off my talent and my will to win, honestly. And I just feel like coming into this one, man, is nothing that's going to slow me down. My confidence, my mental, my head is all the way into the fight, and I'm pretty sure it's going to show next Thursday.
That is really amazing to hear because I mean I look at you and I know a lot of people who are expert in the industry look at you as one of the top young fighters in the world, certainly one of the best 25 and under fighters in the world. Where do the issues come from? Because I know when you first came up and remember seeing you fight at the MGM and you were pretty ecstatic about where you were. You know where did these issues arise from? The gym or was it in a fight or what?
Life, man, just life. People go through things in life, and it was kind of affected by my boxing. And just going through those trials and tribulations, like I said, it was like just affected my mental. I wasn't really confident going into these last 2 fights, I would say. And this fight, I just had to reflect on myself, do a lot of talking to God, a lot of praying, a lot of reading to see what's the problem. How can we fix this? And I've been doing a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just feel just a lot more better as I got closer with God and going into this fight. It's going to show.
You know, having those conversations and having those thoughts, like was it a gradual thing where you started to feel better, or was there an aha moment one night where you said, oh, okay, now I'm over the hump and I know how to deal with this?
Uh, mm, it definitely wasn't overnight. Honestly, it wasn't overnight at all. Um, it really took me to really like to build my faith into God. Really took me to like really trusting Him, trusting the process of this training camp. And really coming into this training camp, I was motivated for the fight, but my mind was just like, dang, how we gonna really get this done? As training camp just kept going on, and I was gaining confidence. The coaches and other people around me were just seeing like a difference in me, in my focus. And as sparring just kept going, and I just kept going harder. Training kept going, I just kept going even harder. And once you just push yourself to every single day, and you knowing you giving it your best, then you just know, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel now. I just know I gave it my best, just gave it my all this training camp. And that definitely helped me with my confidence as well.
I want you got suspended after the win turned over because of the great crime of having smoked marijuana before the fight, right? I don't know if it was like
Right.
1975 or something, or what happened in Texas that they would do that. But how did that affect you? Did you talk about your mental? Did losing that win and having that come up, even though nobody thinks that you did anything wrong, but the fact that you lost a win and everything, did that impact you in any way?
Yes, it impacted me in a great way, I would say. It made me reflect on myself. It made me like rules is rules, and if you break them, things happen. And I was mad at first when they took my win away because over marijuana, a lot of guys got caught with PEDs and steroids, and they just got a slap on the wrist or just the regular suspension. But when they took my win away, I definitely felt something about that. But honestly, it just made me honest made me reflect on myself. It made me put the weed down for sure. Um, Not really the suspension though. The suspension didn't make me put the weed down. It was God that did. But um, it just had me thinking a lot about how I can do better because I was always the person where somebody tell me something about myself that I'm doing wrong, I'm not going to keep doing the same wrong. So that's just me. So it just made me think how I can be better, and it made me grow up, honestly.
I don't know if this is an accurate statement, but just knowing that you went through some digestive system problems, say you have a sensitive stomach, but did using marijuana when you were competing, did that have any impact on your digestive system, and does putting it away make it better for you?
Yes, it had a major impact on my digestive system for sure. I just tried to change my diet with weed, still smoking weed, like putting down coffee, eating eating back, eating candy, like eating chips, sodas. Like I put down a lot of like the bad stuff you're not supposed to eat, even outside of camp. Instead of me just stop smoking, I was still smoking during that process. So even during fight week, I was still smoking. So I feel like definitely, that was the major impact that was on my life. And just dealing with my mental health. Um, I felt like I needed weed, what I'm saying, dealing with real strong mental health. And like I said, as I got closer with God, Jesus Christ, God, um, he made me realize that I don't need nothing but him, and ever since I put the weed down and got closer with God, I, I just feel like I've been a better person.
So your health is better, your confidence is better. You have a relationship with God now. So do you feel like the Pedraza performance? Every fighter has that what we call a breakout performance, right? Where you go, holy, this guy is really something else. Do you feel like you're set up now to have that performance against Jose?
I think that's the plan. I think that's definitely the plan, man. Honestly, I'm just going there and just trying to have some fun. I love fighting. That's just what I love to do. I love boxing. I love fighting. So if this is gonna be the breakout fight, then let it happen. But I'm just going there, just trying to have some fun.
Do you called Pedraza out earlier. You wanted this, you wanted this fight for a while. What is it about him that made you call him out, and what are the issues that you're going to have to overcome in order to get a W in this fight?
What made me call him out was because my promoters was telling me I was going to fight him. So I was just trying to build the fight before the fight actually came. So um, that's why I was doing the calling out because I was just trying to build a fight. And I just feel like fighting him, like this is a for me, this is a I would say this is a step up. That's not the word I'm looking for though. But this is definitely like one of those fights where I'm gonna be proud about myself when I win
Right.
in great fashion. Like I've been watching Pedraza since I was a kid, since I was an amateur. back in 2017, I just made the Team USA, and you say that's when he fought Gervonta. So of course I sat there and watched that fight with him and Pedraza. And like I've been watching him throughout the years, and I feel like Pedraza had a great career. He fought a lot of
Yeah.
tough guys, and honestly, I have nothing but respect for Pedraza. So when I go in there and get to win in fantastic fashion, I'm gonna be proud of myself after this win.
Yeah. I was going to say you have to be because this is a guy that fought Loma and Gervonta Davis, and I mean a lot of the guys that are elite in the sport, you have his name on your record, and that's telling you maybe you're on your way to being elite.
Oh yeah, I mean, just stepping in the ring with him, me accepting this fight, it shows that I'm on my way to being an elite, and my performance is just going to speak for itself.
Finally, do you feel like given that your health is good and your mental is good and everything, do you feel like a stoppage is in play here? And he's not a guy that's getting stopped, right? So as I mentioned, 2017. So I guess we're over 7 years now since he's been stopped. Do you feel like you can make that statement and do that?
Definitely. Like I said before, everybody that I fight, I'm going in there with the intentions of I can stop this guy, and Pedraza is no different. I'm ready to fight every round. I've been 10 rounds a couple of times already, so I know how that feels. I know how it feels to fight not feeling good. I know how it feels to get hit with a big shot. I know how it feels to fight 10 rounds with a stomach ache. So going into this fight, I'm knowing that my confidence is there. Physically, I'm ready for it, and I just feel like, yeah, man, if I when I step on the pedal every single round, starting from the first round, the stoppage should be around the corner.
Awesome. That is the businessman Keyshawn Davis on Thursday, February 8th at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. He will be fighting on ESPN against Jose Pedraza, the former world champion, underneath Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz. Appreciate you, Key. Best of luck to you, and we will see you soon.
Thank you, sir.